Time to kick off the adventure class. Let's get our lineup for you today here. We've got Keith Lang in the 1956 Piper Super Cub. We've got James Barkheimer in a 2009 Cub Crafters EX2. Adam Gordon, 2015 Cub Crafters EX2. And Jeff McMahon, 2011 Murphy Super Rebel. That's your adventure class lineup almost the entire day. And yeah, look at those flags. Not a lot of action on Keith Lang now. Wishing for a little more wind, probably. Here's James, tail up high, wagging that rudder back and forth, and he's off nice and short. They've been proven, I don't know, maybe in quotes. There's Adam now off short, similar to James. Those cargo pods aerodynamically are a benefit. So people are actually keeping them on because the aircraft seem to perform better with them on, which is blows my mind. I'm sure they're empty, but aerodynamically they're helping with the lifting body. I don't know.
A very similar airplane, but aerodynamically taken to an extreme.
And here's Jeff McMahon in the 2022 Ryan Murphy Super Cub. Into the wind a little bit to try to get an extra few knots on the nose. None of that right now. And I think probably if it were me, and I'm not a world-class bush pilot, I would prefer now to yesterday. But I don't know. They might be wishing for a little extra dose of wind.
It was definitely sporty yesterday.
Here's Keith Lang now hanging it. A little risky for a first one. Good over the line, though. Getting those brakes locked up.
Airplanes in the collection. The airplane that started our whole collection is a Curtiss P-40 Warhawk, so there'll be an opportunity to check that airplane out as well. Its iconic shark mouth really can't be missed. He is the masters of short takeoff and landing, necessitated by their ability to perform from a boat. Aircraft carriers today utilize catapults, arrestor gear, get off the ground quickly. Zach, what are some of your favorites in the collection?
Sorry, Jeff McMahon just dropping it in there. It's not about passenger comfort, much like on a carrier. Not very comfortable, I'd imagine, to land on that. Sorry, go ahead, Zach.
But it isn't here at the museum yet. They overmatched airplanes like the Wildcat, and it really was through courage alone and advanced tactics that we were able to best some mechanically superior airplanes. So
8. Keith Lang with 203. Right around 98 feet-ish, I think, for James there. Adam Gordon. Here's Adam Gordon now. Pulled a little early for spacing, and then now I think he's been released, and he was like, oh, wait, there's a little tickle on the flags there. I'm going to take it. And look at that. We have a little bit shorter for him. High alpha down over the line, and couldn't have done that more textbook. In case you're wondering, the tail, which maybe this is different than if you were like landing on a carrier, you probably wouldn't want this, but for our purposes, the tail can land before the line. We just can't have those main wheels touch them or land before them at all. Second takeoff, but he's coming in nice and slow. Good over the line. Lexi is waving the checkered flag and stopped. Looks like they're all standing around the 76 mark.
A whopping 65 horsepower.
That's very different from Adam Gordon here. Huge tail high, pulled maybe a little early. So
imagine that they'd be able to land in the width of an airplane.
Here's James now, tail nice and high, and it timed it exactly right off into the air. A little less aggressive on the tail, pulls it a little too soon. He's got a 1975 Cessna 210, a Maul, and an experimental Cub Crafters. Keith now really hanging it out. You can see the wings dropping. He's working those control surfaces. Tail's touching. A scratch approach this time, getting that tail touch. Boom, right over the line. Couldn't have got that more textbook. He had to let up on the brakes. Just got to call the scratch. Jeff McMahon, super high, gave up a lot of footage to the landing. He's going to get it rolled out somewhere around 175.
Those are slow.
Well done. It's time for the final lap, everybody. Here's Keith Lang. He's going for it. Exactly timed right. Look how high he got the tail there. He's trying to do longer. That's my best aeronautical engineer explanation. Here's James Barkheimer getting the flaps down. He's off nice and short. Heading into the feels like he's still pulling a little early.
Well, if you want to see something really cool, when they unfold the wings for the Wildcat is a pretty special treat. They're not hydraulically actuated, so they've got to be done manually on the ground before the airplane taxis out. Of the aircraft. So that was a good one. No, I'm drawn into it as well. The team at Ladd Gardner's been enjoying this stuff because the team at Ladd just gets it. And yeah.
Sorry, I can't help but react.
Yeah, I wonder if he has Ladd Gardner too.
Adam Gordon needs another one on the board. He's safe over the line, giving up some feet there. Heavy on the brakes for McMahon in third place now. Good over the line. Nice landing for Jeff McMahon.
For a crawfish boil next year.
Let's take a look at the results of the Adventure class, again presented by Legend Aircraft here at Heritage STOL 2024. In fourth place with 210 feet combined, it's Adam Gordon. Third place, Jeff McMahon with 195 feet. Second place, Keith Lang with 177 feet. And in first, all the way from Iran, Texas, in that 2009 Cub Crafters EX2, James Barkheimer with a combined score of 154.